Now they exchange.
The reigning, defending IBF.
This is not just a fight. This is a masterclass in elite boxing strategy, showcasing how precision, patience, and power define champions at the highest level. Watch closely as two world-class fighters break down the art of winning under pressure.
Middleweight champion of the world, Daniel Miracle Man Jacob. The reigning, defending WBC, WBA middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo
Protect yourself a long time. Escúchame, cuídate, listos, ready, let's go.
After this fight, but this is a fight where he's going to have to be mobile. Will his mobility be limited here tonight?
This is what it's all about.
A lot of tension in the air, though.
No question. Jacobs trying to double up on the jab. He's also, though, at 168 pounds. It's Canelo, though, with a hard right hand. Both are methodical. Good jab work there.
If you can win a quiet round and put that in the bank, that's going to pay dividends if you're Daniel Jacobs, just like that. Jacobs makes his way right back to the middle of the ring.
Notice how both fighters are using the jab, not just to score, but to control distance and gather data. This is a classic feeling out process used in professional boxing to minimize risk while studying an opponent's timing.
Difficult to find a winner in this round, right? If he can just touch him with the jab. And he seems to have that ability. Good body shot. You see the size difference. Jacobs is the taller man. Interesting round one. Feeling out process. Chris Mannix, you're trying to score this fight. How would you score round one?
I gave it to Canelo more.
I'm just, I rarely see Sergio. Good hook to the head and a right hand from Canelo. Good work to the body there, going in with the hook, digging in.
And those are power jabs to the body, both of them. Canelo returned it with a left hook to the liver there, but
just make this guy miss. But look at this, Sergio. You could see he's right above us, and when he got Jacobs in the corner, and he has him there again, he is ready to launch. 8 of 32 thrown for Daniel Jacobs for the middleweight championship of the world. He's been through a lot in his life, and that landed as well from Alvarez.
Yes, it's not his natural. It's not his natural position, but still.
So they were saying, hey, we're going to have to initiate. Canelo looks confident, looks calm. The cancerous tumor on his spine, and his life was never the same. And moving forward and landing. He has his hands full.
Those are the power jabs that he landed against Golovkin.
It is something when you watch Canelo Alvarez at times. Good body shot there. Wicked hook to the body of Jacobs.
Well, listen, I thought it was a bad idea when he did it against Golovkin, but he had success with that to come around with a left hook.
Try to total all of these shots up. The scoring blows.
It looks like a simple jab, but they're power jabs.
That looked low. Hopkins, of course, owns the longest streak of title defenses. Actually, traditionally do, the defensive boxing stance and style.
They both try to counter to the body.
Judging the fight the second time around for Canelo and Golovkin so far. Sharp jab by Canelo. Tries with a wicked uppercut. Of course, the Golden Boy is here as well. Oscar De La Hoya.
Would have handed over a check for almost $1 million.
Oh, my goodness. Not for $10. Good judges, experienced judges here tonight.
Sorry.
Same judges that were. But if you can keep him from winging hard shots your way, you're gaining the advantage. Just not as strong, not as natural.
Good point.
Caught him a bunch of times too, and that, strafing combination by Jacobs.
But Canelo got the better of it.
Now they trade inside, and Jacobs take the lead. Danny Jacobs moving to southpaw once again.
Same style that we saw against Gennady Golovkin, coming forward, being the aggressor.
But again, this is what it is at the highest level. Good jab there for the middleweight champion of the world. We are in chess match territory, and you're at least the other jab. Lots of jabs, nothing landed. However, Canelo is moving and not punching. Both men are clean fighters, but you are fighting.
And he got Gennady Golovkin's attention as a left-hander too, so if he can get away with it, that's a good thing.
Nothing from Tony Weeks. You get the sense that Daniel Jacobs...
That is a beautiful display of defense on Canelo's part there.
Wow. Daniel Jacobs' son,
Slow the little man down.
big part of 40 days. If you watch that series, some CompuBox numbers through 5. Canelo outlanded Jacobs 60-43. But what did I call? The hook to the head. He told us, I've continuously had to prove that I'm the best middleweight in the world. Wonder if that's going to lead to a little less movement from Danny Jacobs later in the fight.
But he's doing it while going forward. That's so hard to do. It takes confidence to do that. This is a chess match, but it's a dangerous chess match.
Canelo stalking and throws a hard right hand, a gimmick most often. I rarely see a guy go, oh, that's beautiful, going back and forth. Do you see that often? Methodical, stand right in front of your man.
If you're enjoying this high-level breakdown of championship boxing, make sure to subscribe for more fight analysis, body cam breakdowns, and real combat strategy content. All footage used falls under fair use for educational and commentary purposes. Sourced from official broadcasts and transformed with added insights.
But it's a dangerous chess match.
Canelo stalking and throws a hard right hand, a gimmick most often. I rarely see a guy go, oh, that's beautiful, going back and forth. Do you see that often? Methodical, stand right in front of your man. Canelo is consistent. Canelo also with a good level of energy. I mean, we're in the 7th round. He's been able to conserve his strength. Fighters landing a fight high in punch total. These are the rounds. He's going to have to change something. If you look at Canelo's knockout reel, you see almost every type of punch. I just don't know if Jacobs has the stick, meaning just a strong enough. Good body shots there by Jacobs.
Trainer Andre Rozier said, okay, we need to refocus. We need to stay behind the jab.
And just boxing fans, if you're a fan of the sport, if you're a fan of sports, right after the right hand from Canelo. Rounds, another hook to the body by Alvarez. Answers with a hook as well.
When you back him up, don't wait for the next step. Step, step, fire, step, step.
Just doesn't look strong enough, as now we see Jacobs moves back to the orthodox stance.
That's the punch that I said earlier dropped me. It was a right hook.
Well, he's the enemy here, that's for sure. Yep. But you know these fans would love to see these two mix it up. This is the opportunity of a lifetime.
And that's the thing, when you're not a natural left-hander, it's the defense that you're going to be.
Hard body shot by Canelo. If you're Canelo or in Canelo's corner, I think you're fine with this pace. You've won most every round.
Exchanged hooks, both came up short, but from the southpaw stand.
They're looking for the body attack. That will eventually start to break down.
Coming forward, now he has Canelo against the ropes.
Moving in, still in the southpaw stance, but now moving.
We're seeing the last hurrah here. We're letting it fly.
Right hands to the body and the head. Canelo fighting.
Golovkin getting a bad reception from fans here. Maybe we're seeing Golovkin.
But standing there right in front of Canelo Alvarez and boxing is not going to do it.
Set up with Canelo on the inside.
Ooh, straight right hand by Canelo. Now to the body. Moving Jacobs back. Hit him with a hook.
But is it too little too late in the championship rounds? I mean, he looks amazing defensively and offensively, Canelo does.
And is the premier boxing of the age.
And when he does that, Brian, it's shades of Canelo Golovkin 1, where he fought against the ropes.
About dealing with these mega events 9 years ago when he was on a Floyd Mayweather undercard. Jacobs stays left-handed. That was right at the belt line.
There's a little change in Jacobs' bravado right now.
Canelo still, again, with that stick jab.
And Jacobs fighting good in the inside right here. He's having a really good, he needs to throw combinations, stick behind the jab.
But when he did, boy, Jacobs don't necessarily give that round.
I would say this was Danny Jacobs' best round, getting Canelo against the ropes.
He caught you with a good punch. What, the looping shot?
On that last round and how you score it.
At this stage, endurance and ring IQ become critical. you can see how energy conservation, body targeting, and defensive head movement are separating elite fighters from average contenders.
Did you score that last round?
Yeah, I gave that last round to Daniel Jacobs as well, 87-84.
Asking Canelo to keep feinting.
He's losing rounds. At least we believe he's losing rounds. So he has to stand there. He must do something different. Do you just let it fly and say, all right, I got to go?
I think we're seeing flashes of that right now.
Here in Las Vegas, all these fans, Mexican fans, at least trying to hear while you're also commentating on the fight, and that's difficult. At a certain point, we've seen it many times.
It's a really good body shot there by Jacobs, but
right back in, trying to seize the initiative. Just touching him with that hook, but trying to get some power on it now. Whacks him on the hip again, this time.
These scorecards might be a little surprising.
Good answer from Canelo. Now we mix it up. That hook landed by Canelo Alvarez. Well, that is the choice, and like for fans, final minute, half minute of this round, round 10.
There's a look in his face, and the last round was a good round for him too, so if he can have another big round here.
They want him to throw more punches to the body.
Canelo Alvarez has looked outstanding. I thought Chris Mannix, very good points by Sergio.
Lands some of the cleaner shots. As I mentioned earlier, I think some of the earlier rounds were close, so.
That right hand was blocked. Trying to the body now in a combination. Now the exchange. Thought it was fine.
Power jab.
Lots of practice, and you can see how Kami is. Wow! Big shot by Jacobs. Snaps the head back by Canelo. Standing right in front of each other. Jacobs looks to open up. Hard right hand. Canelo landed that.
He's standing a little bit in there. He's mixing it up. He's punching Canelo against the ropes. The head movement is the most impressive thing that I've seen so far. I mean, he's just so cool in the...
Hard body shot there. You have to make a decision. Whether you're just going to fight the same way, mic'd up, and you could hear it. Claudia Trejos was in. You could make a case. Chris Mannix, how do you have it?
I think it's close, though, Brian. These last few rounds.
He landed another big shot on top of Canelo's head. Canelo took it well. It was won like 3 rounds, and there has been about 2 close rounds. So those close rounds did go to Jacobs.
Find it. We got 3 minutes to take this shit back to Brownsville. I want you to focus now. How was that last round? Close.
Okay. It would seem all the belts are going to Guadalajara. 12th and final round, middleweight championship of the world. Canelo Alvarez, Daniel Jacobs. Renewed intensity here in the final round, no question. Body shot by Canelo. Jacobs moves to action here in the final round. Right hand and an uppercut by Jacobs.
Really good uppercut.
Whoa. Winging a big shot.
106-103 in favor of Canelo Alvarez.
The uppercut is a high-risk, high-reward type punch.
A little 2-punch combination to the body of Canelo Alvarez. Alvarez with a hook and then a 3-punch combination.
Don't think Danny Jacobs needs to go for broke here, because I think he could be up on at least one judge's scorecard.
It has not been a lot of fireworks, has not been a barn burner, but it's been an excellent fighting orthodox and fighting effectively. Answering. Final seconds. What's left? Daniel Jacobs touches gloves. He brought what he could.
Ladies and gentlemen, after
This fight proves that boxing isn't just about knockouts. It's about discipline, adaptability, and executing a game plan over 12 rounds. True champions win with intelligence as much as power.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of middleweight action, we go to the scorecards. All 3 scores go to the winner by unanimous decision, Saul Canelo